Hi, welcome to Harmony on Tap. I'm Aya Lawhorn, and we're out here in NoHo with George William with Save Our Souls.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, I wanted to talk to you about your band name, Save Our Souls. From what I know of you, your name, the band's name was formerly known as Chiba Ken.
Chiba Ken. Oh my God, am I wearing the shirt?
And he's wearing the shirt.
Shameless. Shameless.
Now, why did you change the name? Was there a reasoning behind that?
We talked about for years about changing the name, and you know, when we picked the name Chiba Ken, that's a town in Tokyo that I stayed in, and this was like 6-7 years ago, and just thought it was a cool, ambiguous name. But there was really no thought behind it, and we decided that we wanted something that like meant something more geared towards the music.
Now, Chiba Ken, like you said, is it named after a town in Japan?
Yeah, Chiba Ken is the actual prefecture in Tokyo. Yeah.
All right. Now, did you live over there, or
I didn't live over there. I just visited and stayed there for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to stay longer, but it didn't happen.
Did you speak the language?
No, not at all.
Do a lot of people do they speak English over there?
I mean, you know, some do. They everything is in English as well as Japanese. If you're on the train, or they have everything written in English, so that helps a lot. But very friendly people, yeah. So it was great time.
And Save Our Souls. It sounds like it's a name that has some really deep meaning behind it. Is there one?
We saw it on a bumper sticker. No.
There's no deep meaning to it at all. It was just on a bumper sticker box.
No, you know what it is? We were kicking around like band names for a long time, and Save Our Souls came up, and none of us hated it immediately, which was a good sign. And then, you know, thinking about it, the stuff that I sing about tends to be, you know, I guess you could say it's deep, or socio-political stuff, and it fit the lyrics, it fit the music, and I like that there's an openness to it still, where, you know, if people ask Save Our Souls from what, you know, I prefer saying who are you asking it to. You know, you can ask, you know, who you're asking Save Our Souls from, the government, you know, the church, God, the devil, like your lover, and you'll get a different response for each one of them. So
yeah, and
it's kind of an openness, you know, that I liked.
And I noticed that on your video, Hard to Be Human, it had a lot of political figures, you know, prominent faces and names. So you obviously feel very strong about that.
Yeah, I guess you know, I like to look out what's going on in the world, and just basically, in a sarcastic way, you know, show it back, and just like in a different light. So that's what we tried to do with that montage.
Okay. Yeah, it had a very deep meaning. I watched the video and I was like, wow, they're definitely trying to get something across.
It's so funny too, because people watch that and there's some disturbing images in there, and they're like, yeah, I don't know that you should show that, you know, as if I'm the creator of it. But I was just like, that's already out there, and all I did was just put it in there, you know, like, and it's everywhere. You can find it online, and, you know, just put it to a song, and then they get offended by that. It was interesting.
That is, but I agree with you. It is out there, and I think that it's something that does need to be seen. So yeah. I agree with you on that.
Thank you. There's one person.
One person, woohoo! Team Save Our Souls. All right, now I want to talk about where the band originated from. You guys are from New York.
New York, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We started the band Chiba Ken started about 6.5 years ago in New York City. And since then, we've had a couple guys change the lineup, but that's where we started. And we're from Long Island, Brooklyn, and we started up in Manhattan. We played Manhattan for 2 years straight, and we just played all the clubs and really cut our teeth, you know. And we were like terrible back then. You know?
Hey, you all got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, we had to. But looking back, you know, it was a lot of fun, and it was cool to play some places, you know, CBGB's. That's like a legendary New York place, which is gone now, and that was we got to play there. We played there a few times, and we were one of the last bands to be signed out of CBGB's to an independent label. So, not that it's worth anything, but that's
well, you're talking
cool.
about it. It's worth something.
Talking about it. Yeah. So, Yeah, so that was New York. We did that for a while, and then we started branching out and playing the tri-state area in the Northeast. So you have like New Jersey, Connecticut. We go up to Massachusetts, and Boston's a tough town, especially when you're from New York.
I just visited Boston 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, but you're not a Yankee fan. That's good. I'm a Mets fan, so I'm okay. But a couple of the guys in the band are Yankees fans, and you go to Boston.
What I hear is they don't mix the Boston Red Sox and the Yankees.
Nah, yeah, you've heard correctly.
I have, okay,
Yeah.
then it is finalized.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a tough city, but it's cool. I mean, so is New York, so it's all good. But I'm glad, starting in New York, we got exposed to a lot of stuff that we wouldn't have elsewhere.
Right.
And so it's almost, it's almost easier, honestly. And like coming out here, a lot of people are very friendly and even polite, whereas back home, you play, show, and if you're bad, they're gonna let you know it. And, they
They're
don't
open about that.
They don't play the clap and look down at their cell phones, and they'll be like, "You suck," and throw a bottle.
At least you should catch it and throw it back.
Yeah.
Now, the move out here to LA, was it to be closer to family and friends, or was it just strictly the business move?
It was strictly business. We don't have any family, or we have some friends now, but not me. But, some of the guys do, and we have all our family is back east, and then Julian, one of our guitarists in the band, he's from Kazakhstan.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's. And then he, by way of Israel, came to New York. I met him in Brooklyn, and he came out here. So he doesn't have any family in the country, let alone LA.
Was it hard for him to adjust to being here in the United States? Would you say?
I would. Yeah, I mean, I've talked to him a lot about it, and we both were living in Brooklyn, and that's where we met. And he got into the band, and basically he answered an ad for a new guitarist, and I saw a video of him playing, and I was like, oh, this guy, he's good. He should come in. And he comes in, and he learned 3 of the songs just by ear, and then just watching his fingers, the gracefulness of his fingers on the guitar, I was just like, this guy has definitely got it, you know what I mean? He's here in the country on an artist visa that I didn't even know they did this, but he had to come over and basically play in front of a board of elected officials for immigration. And so there's a line of guys, a line of people with instruments, and you just have to go up there and shred or do whatever, and they have to be like, okay, you're good, and
you pass.
And
you may go through the line.
Yeah, and it's called something like a special artist visa for
I've never
exceptional
heard about that.
Skill or something like that, and that's I believe it was a 3-year visa, and it's now up, and he's reapplied right now and is going through that process, and I know he's really stressed right now because if he doesn't get that, he
right.
could be in limbo. So, but yeah, I think that he's had he keeps more to himself as it is. He's a pretty introspective person, and then he's from a different culture, but we give him crap for it anyway. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
And
It's like, you're here now. No.
you're trapped.
Yeah, it's good though. We got our family now, which is the band in itself. The 5 of us are our own family out here. So.
Okay. Now, how did you get started in music? I read somewhere that you were an actor once.
Yeah. Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, I was actually. Yes,